The man stumbled upon his autistic daughter happily playing with a peacock. To find out why, he deliberately said to his daughter,
They're gonna get all your crackers.
Instead of caring, the daughter gave him a bright smile. This was the first time in half a year that he had seen genuine happiness from his daughter. To protect this innocent smile, Nick immediately made a bold decision: he would buy this land. However, his brother pointed out that this was not an ordinary pet paradise but a bottomless pit that would devour funds, because Nick's meager savings probably couldn't even afford the animal's feed for the next month. However, in Nick's eyes, there was a perfect business plan. As long as they could pass the government inspection and get the operating license before the peak tourist season at the end of June, income would pour in. His brother saw Nick's persistence and reluctantly agreed. But before that, Nick's family was a mess. His son was called to the principal's office for the fourth time due to theft, and his father was deeply disappointed by this. However, what truly worried the principal was not the theft itself but Dylan's drawings. The school theme was supposed to depict love and peace, but his drawings exuded a dark aura. So the son was expelled from school, and before leaving, the principal suggested that Nick pay more attention to the child's inner world. The words hit Nick like a sledgehammer. He had thought of many solutions, but he himself had long been lost in the storm of life. 6 months ago, Nick was still an adventure show host who had participated in many adventurous activities, but the man who could withstand all external pressure ultimately failed to cope with the blow of his wife's death from a serious illness. And it was at this moment that the family seemed to suddenly lose the sunlight. He was forced to resign from his beloved career to care for his children full-time. However, the little daughter remained listless, and his son even learned to steal. This series of problems plunged Nick into self-reproach. His brother advised him to find a partner soon to give the children a new family, but Nick just shook his head and didn't take the advice to heart. When Nick saw his son's artwork, with the image appearing in his mind, and seeing his daughter's unhappy look, he made up his mind to make a complete change. The first thing was to move away from this place.